So what's up, everybody? Oddman 105, aka the Odd One here, back with another video detailing the tips and tricks that I used for completing all 10 waves of the Ludendorff Cemetery Survival as easy as possible and completely solo. Now let me emphasize that if I can complete all 10 waves of this zombie survival map completely solo, then all of you guys can do it. However, I also want to state that this is a very challenging map and you'll need to bring the smoke with this one, but as long as you keep your head on a swivel and you're not complacent, you can get through this with no problem at all. So with that being said, let's begin. Now before we begin, I'd like to remind everyone that this event week is your final opportunity to complete the Ludendorff Cemetery Survival and unlock these limited time clothing items before the end of the Halloween event, and Rockstar removes both of them from the game. And it's a strong possibility that they won't return next year. So if you haven't completed it yet and you're interested, then you need to get started on this. Now the very first thing that you need to do is customize your weapon loadout and hide any weapons that you don't plan on using during this zombie survival map. The last thing that you need is to be fumbling through a whole bunch of weapons while you're being attacked by zombies. This will get you killed without a doubt. So remember, hide any weapons that you don't plan on using during the zombie survival. Next, before beginning the match, ensure that you're fully stocked with armor, ammo, and snacks, especially if you're going at this match completely solo. Now, in my opinion, the best weapons loadout for this zombie survival are the heavy rifle and the assault shotgun. Now, if you have suppressors on either of these weapons, remove them. The suppressors reduce damage and accuracy, so you want the most damage you can possibly do out of these weapons. Remove your suppressors. Also, the minigun or the Widowmaker, use them. You're going to need them during this match, and you guys will see that in the video. One thing to note is that you cannot replenish minigun ammo during the match, so use your ammo wisely. Now, we will not be employing any sort of cheats, glitches, or exploits to climb on top of graves. This is a legit solo player tutorial. Now, if you're here looking for cheats, then you're in the wrong place. Now, the first 3 waves of this zombie survival map are ridiculously easy, and you can remain relatively stationary. You don't have to really move around while you're completing the first 3 waves. That's specifically because of one of 2 kill zones on the map. The first of which is right here at the top of the cemetery. The second kill zone, I'll show you where it is later on in the video, but you can stand right here and murk out all the zombies as they come to you. Also, remember that the zombies cannot climb over walls, which is why you're pretty safe standing right here at this location. So they literally have to path all the way around to the stairs just to get to you. That's what makes this the perfect kill zone to take out these zombies. And as you guys can see, my heavy rifle's making short work of these zombies in the early waves. Now that being said, during these early stages, make good use of your assault shotgun and any good rifle. That's because the ammunition for these weapon types are readily available and respawn on the map, so you'll never run out of ammo. But remember that if you're using a minigun or the Widowmaker, the ammunition types for those weapons will not respawn, so you want to use those weapons sparingly and keep them for the later waves. Now, that being said, you're going to be using many, and I'm talking all of your grenades during this mission, okay? And the grenades and sticky bombs will respawn on the map. Now, during Wave 3, you'll see the first signs of the Flaming Zombies and Juggernaut Zombies, both of which can be very tanky, but as you can see, we're still here in the kill zone, and the Assault Shotgun makes short work of these guys. But always keep your head on a swivel no matter what. Now, one important point to note about the Flaming Zombies is that they don't have to touch you to set you on fire. They only have to be within a certain distance of you to set you on fire. Now, if you can't take out these zombies before they get too close to you, then you need to run. Wave 5 will introduce a brand new zombie type, the Shocker, and this zombie will explode if it touches you. Now, similar to the flaming zombies and the juggernauts, these zombies are very tanky, so if you can't take out a Shocker before it gets close to you, you need to run. Now, one thing about running is that you want to kite these zombies toward you, okay? You want to ensure that they're following you behind you, okay? You don't want these zombies in front of you. So if there's ever a zombie in front of you, don't stop to kill it, run past it. Also, note that there are 2 health packs on the map that respawn at the beginning of every match. Now, you need to ensure that you're using these health packs before using any of your snacks, and that's because the health packs will respawn at the beginning of every match. Your snacks will not, so you need to maintain your snacks for use during later waves. Now, this area here is the second kill zone for the zombie survival map, and remember that if you're being pursued by zombies, you want them behind you, not in front of you. If there's a zombie in front of you, run past them, and you want to kite these guys through this archway right here at the entrance, especially if you're being pursued by the more tankier zombies. Now, if you insist on using the Widowmaker, use your ammunition sparingly, but you can pick these dudes off one by one as they walk through this archway. Now, Wave 6 will introduce a brand new zombie type, the Undead Mage, and these guys are like the biggest trolls I've ever seen. Now, the Undead Mages won't pursue you, but they will hit you with this green poisonous gas, which will undoubtedly damage your character's health. Now, as soon as you see this green poisonous gas, you need to be on the move. Remember, kite the zombies toward you, towards one of the 2 kill zones on the map, and whatever you do, don't get bogged down with taking out these mages too early during the match. That will get you killed. You want to focus on the zombies that are pursuing you first. Once they're all dead, then you take out the mages. Also, don't be stationary for too long, because regardless of where you are on the map, the zombies will hit you with this green poisonous gas, so you always want to be on the move. Wave 7 is where things get real, and that's because all zombies take more damage. So as soon as you see either the flaming zombies, the exploding zombies, or the juggies, be on the move. Remember that you want to kite these guys towards one of the 2 kill zones on the map. In my case, I'm kiting them towards the entrance area. Now, don't do what I did here. I almost got murked out. But again, even if your situation looks dire and it appears that you're going to die, simply get up, put your weapon away, and start running. Now, also take the opportunity to pick up a health restorative if you need it, and begin dropping grenades behind you to take out the zombies that are following you. Now, waves 8 through 10 are basically going to be more of the same. You're going to run and gun, and understand that the difficulty will scale with the waves, so something to keep in mind. But always keep your eye on your health and your ammunition, and at this point, if you need to use your snacks, then use your snacks. Don't be shy about using your minigun or your Widowmaker either. This is the point where if you die, that's it. You got to start the whole thing over again, so all bets are off. Remember, kite the zombies behind you. You want them behind you. Don't let the zombies get in front of you. And if you need to run, then you run. Now, Wave 9 is more of the same. You're going to rinse and repeat and run and gun. Make good use of the kill zones while you can, but remember, don't be stagnated in one area for too long. That will get you killed. Now, take out these possessed animals as quickly as possible. They're more of an annoyance, but as soon as you see either a flamer, an exploder, or a juggy, start running. Also, don't forget to use your grenades and your other explosives. Drop those things behind you as you're going. Now, in addition to the undead mages, your greatest threat in Wave 10 will come from the flamers and the juggies, because there's a lot of them. So remember that as soon as you see these guys and you're in the kill zone, start moving. Don't forget to drop explosives behind you to take out any stragglers. Make good use of your minigun or the Widowmaker when you're in the kill zone, and remember to focus on the normal zombies first, then the flamers and the juggies, and then the undead mages. That's the sequence you should take. Remember that you're on the final wave, and if you die after all of this hard work, you're going to be major butthurt because you'll have to do the entire zombie survival all over again. So take your time with this one. The one thing that I've noticed that gets players killed in Wave 10 is this desire to speed through and speed run through this wave. You don't need to do that. Take your time here. Don't speed through this wave. Be patient here. Patience will serve you well. And just like that, boom, Wave 10 complete. Zombie survival is over. Super simple, super easy. And guys, that's pretty much it. Those are all of the tips and tricks that I use to complete the Ludendorff Cemetery Zombie Survival completely solo. And one more thing to note is that this event week is the final week for the Ludendorff Cemetery Survival map. So if you haven't unlocked these rare clothing items by now, then this week is your final chance to get them because they're more than likely not returning next year. And with that being said, this video is a wrap. I'm an Oddman105, aka The Odd One, and if you guys found this video informative, then you know what to do. Smash that subscriber button, hit that bell icon, leave a few likes while you're here, and hey, don't forget to check me out on Twitter at Oddman105, and I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there.